Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to be talking about Halo and it's kind of like new, I guess new outlook. We're going to be on Kotaku today and this is written by Ethan Gotch. So thank you for the article. It will be linked down below if you'd like to read along with me. The title goes, Halo's Master Chief gets an Unreal makeover in new tech showcase. Xbox teased what new Halo games will look like running in Unreal Engine 5. And this is it's a little blurry because of it's like a GIF, so that's not a good way to look at it, but we'll read on. Unreal Engine is so good at making games look hyper realistic, and then it becomes a meme for a certain style of uncanny videos showing everything the Legend of Zelda, The Simpsons remade, with ultra detailed CGI effects. Now Halo's Master Chief is getting that treatment for real, and initial tease looks impressive. I'm kind of in two worlds about this, but we'll talk about it later. Halo Infinite was made with a brand new proprietary set of game development tools called Slipstream. The result was seemingly less than ideal. In addition to the game taking forever to come out, it also got lampooned by fans over how it looked in its initial reveal. A particularly flat and dead-looking Jarlhalni Berserker in the first gameplay trailer was named Craig by the internet. That is true, and became a symbol of impending disappointment with the long-awaited sequel. It did take a very long time for that game to come out. Halo Infinite was the last remnants of how we made Halo games in the past. Pierre Hayes, head of 343 Industries, now called Halo Studios, said in a video documentary showing fans their first glimpse of the Master Chief's Unreal Engine 5 makeover. The brief clips and images shared by the team are part of the Project Foundry, an exploration of the franchise under the new tool set and a clear attempt to turn the page on a rocky past. One thing is 343 Industries has rebranded into Halo Studios, and I'm not sure if that means like they've changed anything other than the fact they changed the name. The big thing is that 343 has a very bad reputation. Basically, every Halo game that they have made has been underwhelming for most people. So I think a rebranding is a good thing, especially with this new start. I hope there is some also new talent that they've got, because while I don't think the devs of the new Halo games were necessarily bad at their job, they weren't very good at making Halo games. The problem is Halo is a very specific thing. And I'm also kind of worried about the Unreal Engine 5 jump to Unreal Engine 5, because Halo has a very specific feel to it because it's on its own engine. The problem is that the engine it's on is really old, originally made in the early 2000s, and it really is one of those things where you can't really have temporary people working on it because you need to learn a whole new engine. Unfortunately, I feel like this is also going to enforce the whole thing, like contract workers and not people being hired for full time, because more people know Unreal Engine than the Halo engine, so you can get away with just hiring people temporarily. Because the problem with Halo Infinite was that every time you hired a new person, they had to learn the engine, because it's a unique engine to Halo. So now you don't have to do that, which is good, and it's good for efficiency, but bad because I feel like might lose the Halo feel, because the reason Halo games felt different is because it literally was a unique engine to Halo. And I don't know, it's one of those things where I'm going to have to see the game itself first. Like, obviously the Unreal Engine looks good. I don't have a problem with how it looks. I might have a problem with how it plays though, because the Halo games were really fun in their own way. So we're going to have to see how that goes when it comes to that. Continuing on, Halo Infinite was the last remnant of how we made Halo games. Oh, I know. Continuing on, the snippets shown in the video include 3 biomes: the Pacific Northwest, the Coldlands, and the Blightlands, which gets its name from regions completely taken over by Halo cosmetic infestation known as the Flood. They also provide samples of what Master Chief and the Covenant elites look like when reincarnated in the new engine, as well as series staples like energy weapons and M6D pistol. Unreal affords us more opportunities than we ever had in the past, art director Chris Matthews said. And I do agree with that. I do feel like there are going to be new opportunities, but it's like I said, Halo has a very specific game feeling. So the look of Halo is going to be better, as probably the best it's ever been. You know, even considering when at the times games came out, Halo has always been a pretty good looking game. Obviously nowadays, the older games look not as good, but like at the time, there always been pretty good looking games. I feel like with the Unreal Engine, it can be pushed into like not just good looking games, like that being like a staple or a selling feature. The problem is though is that it's I've said it before in this video that I Halo has a very specific feel. Even when even Halo Infinite, who was that was took so long and has more of a PC audience, like they thought more about PC, so not just console and controller. Even on keyboard and mouse, Halo felt very different from other FPS games. So it's really about that game feel that I'm concerned about, but I don't think it's a bad choice because obviously it hasn't been working. Obviously they needed to try something different because Halo 4, 5 and Infinite have been very very just underwhelming in so many ways. And I feel like Halo Infinite is actually the worst case because there was so much potential in Halo Infinite and it was just squandered in my opinion. Because I really enjoyed Halo Infinite when it came out and then nothing happened for 2 years in their apparent live service game. Like no updates basically happened and the single player was okay at best. So hopefully, I hope they also got some new writers too, or at least got another writer to help the other writers because they need to look into that. Microsoft hasn't confirmed what the next Halo game will be under the new direction, but reportedly a remake of Halo Combat Evolved might be one of them. It's already been 10 years since Master Chief Collection, and that there was only a remaster rather than a ground up overhaul. If The Last of Us Part 1 can get a next gen remake, surely players' first step in Halo universe can get a long overdue makeover as well. I honestly I honestly don't really want them to do that. I don't know. The problem is like Master Chief's story is done. And it really feels weird to say that, but I kind of want to see new things in Halo. But that's just because I've seen the series for so long and they're trying to get I feel like they're trying to get the new audience to Halo. And I kind of hope that at least 2 games are being in the works. I understand a complete remake or like a reimagining of Halo Combat Evolved in the Unreal Engine 5 with this new team with Halo Studios. That's cool. But I'd also like another Halo game that is detached from Master Chief. Master Chief is cool. Master Chief will always be an amazing character in Halo. But there are also other people than Master Chief. Like the timeline of Halo is quite vast and there's things that you can explore other than Master Chief. There are other characters, there's other things. Like I mean, the biggest thing is like I kind of want another game similar to ODST where it's the more human side, not the Spartan side of like the struggle that actual humans fighting the Covenant or the Flood would have because like Master Chief is like, there is I'm not saying that Master Chief doesn't struggle, but Master Chief is a superhuman and the struggle of a regular human that's trained it's still they're still like the I would say the elite of humans because not every human in existence is trained for combat and not every human can handle combat, but you're still a regular human with your regular human vices. So I think that would be interesting as well. Like I do understand the remake of the complete overhaul of the Halo Combat Evolved, but I really hope there's 2 games in the work here because I do feel like Halo needs something other. Halo needs more than just Master Chief. Master Chief is amazing, but like you can only do so much with Master Chief again. And then you also come to the thing of what if people don't like the new Master Chief? Because like people didn't really like the new Cortana when they tried to remake Cortana, and let's just say I don't know if it's the same if it's just a rebrand. I'm not sure if I trust Halo Studios enough to do a remake of Halo Combat Evolved because whether or not they're still 343 or not, 343 didn't understand Halo, and I still don't think they do. So I hope that either if it's just a rebrand and it's the same people, I don't want them honestly, I want them to do something different. But if it is new people also joining the team and it's a complete like overhaul of the new Halo studio, I would be slightly I would be interested, but I want them to do more than just Master Chief. Master Chief, I think, has done his part in Halo. Like, I think his story can be put down for a bit. And maybe you can figure out new things for Master Chief, maybe, or like I'm not saying he can't be in the games, but I feel like Master Chief, we should start they should start exploring new things in Halo. But I don't know. Maybe I'm in the minority for this. I understand Master Chief is a very popular character, and I get that. And I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm not saying they should just get rid of him. I'm just saying like I kind of want a spin-off game, a new interesting thing like the ODST games or game. There's only one of them. Or even things like Halo Reach, like the other Spartans. I think personally, even though Halo Reach for me was it was a very weird game because we knew the ending. We knew the ending of Halo Reach before anyone played it, but like I liked the other Spartans, you know? So I'm kind of hoping that they do that. So let's quickly take a look. Once again, these are things taken from the thing. So it's going to look even better than this. So that looks pretty good, honestly. The GIFs look horrible. I'm going to go over the horrible the GIFs don't look good because of the resolution and everything like that. So it looks good, but it looks really blurry, but I think that's because of the GIFs and all that type of stuff. But all the screenshots look really good. And yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm not the most diehard Halo fan. But it does look good. I think honestly the Flood I think looks the best. The Flood is looking really gross and like infesty, which is exactly what you want them to look like, which is really good. I'm interested to see how they look in motion. Master Chief looks a little weird, I would say. His head looks a little small for his body. I don't know. Maybe it could just be the angle. It could be just the angle. The gun looks good though. The gun definitely looks good. Especially if this is like obviously this is a work in progress. So like for a work in progress, especially this looks really, and this is a GIF of him in motion. I mean, he looks fine in motion, but like I said, the GIFs are not doing it justice. So yeah, well, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the new Halo and Halo switching engines. I'm still like I said, I do think the technology is going to be better overall, but Halo did have a very specific feel. I wonder if they can recreate that, or if it doesn't matter. If it doesn't matter, I'd be happy to be proven wrong and enjoy the next Halo game. I'm curious what the next Halo game is going to be. I really hope they explore more than just Master Chief. I understand that Master Chief is a big character, and you shouldn't move away from him entirely, but I would like more than just Master Chief. So yeah, thank you all for watching today's video. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Like, comment down below what you guys think. If you'd like to support me directly, please join YouTube memberships. If you'd like to see me on other places, I have a Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and a TikTok. I also have a Patreon if you'd like to support that way as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye, everyone.